Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's topic, Justin Fields got a number one receiver before Lamar Jackson. Jesus God, have mercy on my soul. How is this even fair? How? Hey, yo. Oh! And all you're hearing online is excuses from Raven. Hey, yo, listen. Excuses from Raven fans saying, oh, the Bears had to suck a long time to get that QB. And they had to suck a long time to get DJ Moore. I told everybody this. If you go back and look at my other video, right? When the Panthers said that they weren't trading DJ Moore, I said the Ravens can still get him. The Ravens are thinking he's only worth, and they could scheme and say, oh, we'll only give you a third, or we'll give you a fifth, or something of that effect. That's why they didn't get him. They say, you know, we'll just keep him. He's much too big a dynamic player. You know what I'm saying? When we want something crazy, we'll go for it. You have to sweeten the deal. I keep saying this. You got people making excuses. You know what the crazy thing is? If the Ravens would have got him for a fifth or sixth, oh, EDC done fleece somebody. DJ Moore is a dynamic weapon, a dynamic player, and a difference maker on the outside. That on the levels of a McLaurin or a Debo or a Brown. This is so sickening, bro. Like, listen, when the news came in, when it broke, and they were like, oh, Bears traded their first round pick, I was like, man, I know it's about to be some foolishness. And as soon as I picked up my phone, I just looked at it and I said, ah! Just like that. I looked at my phone. I was like, hold on, let me, like, babe, hold on. Hold the mozzarella. Hold on one second, I have to check my phone. Just like that. This is sickening. I'm going to read off to y'all all what the Bears got. Because this is Panthers. Listen. Before I read that, right, I'm going to go into you why the Panthers are very frustrating franchise, right? If you get a young QB, right? If you go get a young QB, you have to have a weapon or weapons around him to help him grow, help alleviate the pressure he might have first coming into the league. Everybody knows that. That's why all these new GMs are doing it, because it works. The only one that didn't do it, the only one that we know weren't trying to give their QB help like that, were the Ravens. And we know why. Because the Ravens are so stuck in their arrogant ways, they do not believe in evolving. But let me tell you how they messed this up, right? So I'm going to read this off to you, right? Check this out. In the move, the Panthers relinquished the number 9 overall selection. So the Bears still get the number 9 pick this season. So the number 9 pick, that's a top 10 pick. The Bears still retain the top 10 pick this season. And on top of that, right, they get another second round pick, number 61, for this season also. And they get a first round pick in 2024 and a second round pick in 2025 and receiver DJ Moore. Oh. Why couldn't you be my GM? Oh. This is not fair. I mean, think about it. Just think about it. We have had ample opportunity to surround this man, Lamar Jackson, with adequate weapons. I've said this before. Listen. You know what's so frustrating about this when you have these conversations with people? They'd be like, oh, they took 2 first-round wide receivers, and that was supposed to be, they just didn't work out. Hello, is this thing on? Hello, did you not know that we don't draft receivers well? We haven't since our inception. We haven't. We have not. I want to ring this off so people understand where I'm coming from when I say this. The Ravens were watching injured players and injuring them further with their poor strength and conditioning coach. Harbaugh knew this and kept them on, right? Okay. Then you go out there and you waste an entire, not a little bit, an entire rookie deal of a QB that ended up being an MVP. Then you end up not surrounding this QB with weapons. Then you refuse to properly build the O-line for 2 seasons, having him get hurt and having a center hike the ball and punt the ball over his head. That was you! Why are people trying to have revisionist history now? Like they didn't already know that. Am I the only one that remembers all of that? Alejandro Villanueva? The garbage center that we had? People are saying, yo, Lamar Jackson's injury prone. He couldn't even finish that Buffalo game. I do not want to hear nobody make excuses and be like, those are just idiot fans. No, that's a very large portion of the fan base. A center hiked the ball over your QB's head because the GM refused to go get a proper center, right? And then got him knocked out of a playoff game. That's how that happened. Do you know why Lamar Jackson's ankle got hurt? It's because they even blitzed. I think it was a 3-man rush. It was a free rusher at him and pummeled him and landed on his ankle. And the next year when he got hurt, do you know what happened? The tight end whiffed. Why would you put a tight end on that style of player? Whiff the block, gets him destroyed from the back. Pause. Big pause. Hey, yo. Pause. But gets him destroyed. And now Lamar Jackson's injury prone. He's injury prone in their eyes. He can't finish seasons. His style of play is not sustainable. He really wasn't that good. Even though you still don't want to give him up. And if you give him up, you want proper compensation. How does that make any sense? The same Raven fans that are saying that Lamar Jackson is garbage are the same ones saying that they want 3 1s and a player for him. If he's garbage, do you think he's going to get that? Think you would even come close to getting that? But listen, I'm so frustrated because teams keep figuring out ways, if they're bad, if they're good, on how to surround their QBs. People are saying the Bears have sucked for so long. Okay, fine. If you want to make that argument, my argument to shut all your crap down would be the Philadelphia Eagles. Explain. They won a Super Bowl. They paid their head coach. They paid their QB and said, oh my God, the QB's actually garbage. Time to reset. Got rid of that QB. Got rid of that coach. And guess what happened? They were back in the Super Bowl again. And they did all of this. Surrounded the quarterback with weapons. Gave him a great O-line. So it's possible. It's doable. The Ravens are just arrogant. And you guys that defend them are smug. Absolutely smug. The only sound that should be coming out of the Ravens department right now is, we might lose Lamar. Oh my God. Pay him his money. Be shut. Please. That's the only thing I should be hearing. Please, Mashadi, please. You know the crazy thing is everybody calls everything that the Ravens do intelligent. They call it smart. They call it forward thinking. And then when it comes back around and bites them in the butt, then they'd be like, oh, it wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault. It's so crazy trying to be a fan of this team, watching other teams get difference makers at the QB position. Listen, even historically, we've been horrible. We've been garbage at picking up QBs. We get a great QB, and what do? Fumble! And you expect us to be good with it? You expect us to be great? Huh? You think I'm going to agree with that?
Finish him, Daddy.
And I will finish you because I'll never conform. Never, ever. I want to know. I really do want to know too. Like, there's, after a point, right? If people stop coming to the games, they do know that their revenue stream will be lessened. They do know, right, that even if Bisciotti didn't want to pay Lamar, they're still going to have to be able to put on a respectable show. Like, y'all do know this, right? They're not in the sports business. They're in the entertainment business. I would praise God if a lot of you guys understood that. Like, seriously. They're in the entertainment business. People watch this as an entertainment pastime. You understand? That means they're looking for joy from it. Joy, peace, happiness, excitement. That's what they're looking for. If you guys do not retain, and here's the thing. Let's say nobody goes for Lamar Jackson this year. You think that's going to be the same? Let's say you hold on and say, okay, we're not going to get it this way. He's going to play on the non-exclusive, right? And then, we're going to next year. Let's say nobody picks up Lamar. That would have burnt the bridge with him. He's done now. He's like, I got one more year to deal with you guys and I'm done. And next year, I promise you, because Tua's going to be off his fifth year, and a lot of these other quarterbacks, that fifth-year option that they're all picking up, or those 3 or 4 years, they're done. Like, you know what? Lamar's still available, and we got our ones now. Hey. Then what are the Ravens going to do? You think the price is going down? I've said this before in a previous video. What if, let's just say what if, the Chargers give Herbert $200 million guaranteed? What if Burrow gets $200 million guaranteed? That means that whatever the Ravens were willing to do, they have to up their price again. Because the longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes. What then? What then? You would have already burnt the bridge with Lamar. He's not going to want to be here, and you're going to try to fix it. You're going to be like, oh, well, it was just business. You're going to be like, we made you wait. We tarnished your name. We questioned your commitment, all in the name of business. You're going to think he's not going to feel a way about that? And I don't want any of you, well, he wouldn't feel a way if that was an agent. The agent is just a middleman. If Lamar is bent on getting $200 million or more guaranteed, the agent come back to him and say, look, man, I don't think we could get it. I think this is the best offer we could do and get, and let's just sign that because he wants his commission. Duh, that's how it works. All I got to say is congratulations to the Bears. You got to keep Justin Fields. You get the top 10 pick this year. You have the most cap space in the NFL. And you got a 2 1s next season and 3 2s next season. Hey, yo. And on top of it, you got Justin Fields, a number 1 receiver, a bona fide weapon on the outside. You want me to tell you what they're going to do? Huh? You want me to tell you what they're going to do? And oh, my bad, they already have Claypool and they have Mooney, right? If those two don't pan, they can go right back to the draft with all the draft picks they got and get a guy. And next season, that's when the real wide receivers come out. That's when the big names come out, the Marvin Harrison Jr.'s. Jay! Then what excuse would you guys make? What other excuse would help you sleep well at night? What other excuse will help you look in the mirror and smile at yourself knowing you're hurting inside? Nothing will help. Nothing. Stop coping. Start being honest with yourself. This organization needs help. For all of the great team building that y'all all say that they do, without Lamar, we were averaging 13 points a game. With the worst schedule in the league, do you think that defense will be able to hold against the 49ers? Do you think that defense will be able to hold against the Chiefs? Huh? No, they won't. Because eventually, they're going to get tired. That's what's going to happen. And then the doors are going to get blown open. And y'all going to be like, all we need is a quarterback. Watching Lamar Jackson have success in another team. I wish we had a great QB. Why can't we just draft one? Shut up. This is what you wanted. Congratulations to the Bears and Ravens. We are reaping what we are sowing. And that was another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Yes, sir. Man, y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and you know I appreciate that. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. We love talking with each other. Chat, chat, tap, 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 tap. And I know we might have disagreements in the comment section. Just please be respectable and don't disrespect anybody, and then we'll have no problems. And if you would like to help this platform grow monetarily with donations, right? At the bottom of the screen, as you see, there is a QR code for a Cash App, okay? And also the Cash App will be in the description. Money sign, The Wunderkind Show. So once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.